one did. I believe President Obasanjo, he showed up and he wasn't very too happy about the fact that some other big men that were invited didn't show up. But here we are, 2016, and the names just keep coming out, and it's, I don't know, it's a new thing for us to come to terms with. And in that regard, one must keep a close watch on how the process is unfolding so that we don't harm the nation in our course for, justice. Sonny?
Yeah, Kamri. I like this, the last statement you just made, that why all of this is unfolding, one must keep in process the nation. Because, you see, everything we do is a precedence.
Quite right.
Whether we like it or not, Nigerians opted for democracy. We were in military regime at a point in time, and we saw the brutality, we saw the pains, we saw the lack of freedom of expression, we saw everything that went around then. But it's amazing that somehow, someway, most times I think many of us are beginning to suffer from selective amnesia, that we tend to forget easily the past pains that we went through. Now, nobody is saying, for proper clarification, nobody is sitting here to say that nobody should be prosecuted in Nigeria, nobody should be charged to court, nobody is defending corruption here. But what Nigerians really are clamoring for is that everything should be done within the tenets of due process and within the laws of the land. Because, like I say, most times, many of us react based on the gravity of the crime. And when you do such, and you say, because, oh, this crime is so huge, let's put away the Constitution for now, like you hear on the street these days. Some people will say... You're referring to the president's media chat when he made reference to, their arms deal, and it says the gravity of their crimes. If you know what they did, that's what you're referring to. Well, yeah. But we are beginning to bring too much sentiment into all of these things. Okay, yeah, the gravity of the crime, agreed. But we must watch out very well, because Nigeria will not end today. And we will not have this president forever. It's just going to be for maximum 8 years, and he leaves. Whatever precedents we allow this president to hold today because we are fighting corruption, and we say, oh, let's discard the Constitution, to hell with the Constitution, we don't do whatever you like for the now, let us just stamp corruption out by all means. Trust me, in Africa, I'm sorry to say, we are not short of having psychos as leaders. I'm sorry to say. Tomorrow, when a psycho come into power and decide to say, oh, President Buhari did it in his time, I'm going to do it now. Then is that when we'll now rush into the street and say, no, let's go back to the Constitution. You can't just be arresting people like that. You can't just keep people in detention. But the guy will make reference, say, President was doing before, you didn't say anything. Now, coming to this whole thing about bail and all of that, I find it very absurd when people say the gravity of the crime. Let's take Dasuki as a case study. It took the president about 2 months or thereabout to change Dasuki. If Dasuki, the crime that Dasuki committed, the so-called crime he committed, if they were so grievous, Dasuki already knew that the president that put him in power is already out. He already knew the gravity of the things he did. I will feel as I'm
okay. Are you saying, are you acknowledging the fact that yes, there was some wrongdoing regarding the arms deals?
No, I'm not saying
for
that.
example, the South African $9.3 million, for example, that was a national embarrassment, to be very kind.
Yeah, it was national embarrassment, and Dasuki they never denied that. Neither did the presidency deny that they did that. But they also gave a reason for why they did that. Now, we should drop this notion that everything is done under the guise of corruption. That is one thing I don't even like in Nigeria. If Dasuki really wanted to run out or abscond out of this country, with the way EFCC and all of them, they are guiding him now, the man had about 2 months to really disappear off the radar. Because as at then, he was not being monitored, he was still the NSA. He would have disappeared. He had about 2 months to do that. All of these people they are keeping now and bringing strangers and say, oh, we want to keep them so that they won't abscond. These guys had between, between April and May 29, to all disappear, but they remain. So why all of a sudden we feel it's now that they will disappear? Every one of them knew that they would be probed. They knew it wasn't a hidden thing. Someone like Odisametu knew. He has been saying it before that they would definitely come.
Even they could resign.
He said before that they would come. So if he knew that they will come, and he really wants to run, he would have absconded a long time ago. So why bring up